Oh, going over.
Down.
She's going to eat that hood. And here's the ag assault. Body cam files. This channel, that's where we got this this video from. Obviously, they're putting out some great stuff, so I like it. You should like it too, so check them out and subscribe.
We thought she was going to kill people like 5 or 6 times on her way home. She went all the way in the left lane and was head on with cars that were parked on Scenic going south.
How's it going today?
Just trying to...
Someone stole half of her shirt.
Yeah? What kind of errands you running?
You know, grocery shopping, killing bills, just adult things.
Yeah. So where were you coming from?
If we're being honest...
I love the preface of, if I'm being honest. Because the words that come after that are always a lie. It's like they might as well just say, I'm going to lie to you, and then let whatever it is come out of their mouth. Because it's the same thing. It's not like, if I'm honest, my hair is purple. I have purple hair. Like that's how truthful that is. So I love when I hear it because I know what's coming next is probably not true.
I am on the way to pick up on my friend, and
She has no idea where she is.
because like I don't like doing things by myself because I have anxiety.
Earlier on in my career, no one had anxiety. It was something that a very small portion of the population had. That is a legitimate medical diagnoses that is treatable with medication or counseling. There's ways to get anxiety is legitimate. It's an actual thing. Somewhere in like the early to mid 2000s, everyone started getting anxiety. And then in the 20-teens, everyone has anxiety. It's like anyone that has a bad day has anxiety. And they're decreasing the legitimacy of that legitimate medical condition because they're like this, like you're just not a functioning human in society. And whenever things don't go wrong, right for you, or things are going wrong, I have anxiety. Oh, I have anxiety. And it's like this cure-all excuse that people use so that they don't have to take responsibility for anything that's going on. So for those of you that have anxiety and it's diagnosed and you're dealing with it, like fight that fight and it's legitimate. But for those of you that don't have it, don't use it as an excuse because that's pretty crappy.
So I like people coming on rides with me. So I was going to go pick her up so I can go to the dispensary.
There's a little hand.
Get what I need.
Oh, go to the dispensary.
If you want to, I can show you my medical card.
Nobody has a question.
Do you have a prescription for Xanax bars? No? Have you taken any? Alright. Hang tight. You can get some gloves. Because I believe they're sitting right there in the driver's seat.
For me, pretty much
there.
it's simple to Tylenol, ibuprofen.
Yep.
Ma'am, is your ID in your purse?
Yes, it is.
Alright, I'll get it. I'll get it. Hey, I said I'll get it. Stand over there at the end of
There
your
we
car.
go. Gee, I like that.
Hear me?
Okay, but if you were more respectful about it, I'm just saying.
Alright,
If we're all humans here, if you
That
were more
deputy's awesome.
respectful about it, I'm just saying.
where's your ID at? Is it in here?
Can I look for my wallet? Well, like, why are
I
you
got
looking
it.
for my wallet?
Got a lot of hand motions there.
No, the thing is, that's my property. You have no choice.
Actually, I do, because I found friggin' Xanax bars on your driver's seat. If you want to explain something, explain those.
Girl, the fact that you're just
218,
looking
copy
through my
Florida.
stuff.
They were in plain view.
Yep.
That makes a difference.
Oh, were they in plain view?
Yeah, your butt was covered.
Okay.
Here, will you do me a favor and go sit on the bumper of that car over there?
This is awesome.
Okay, I just want to know what I was doing in particular.
Okay. The reason you were pulled over, you were called in as a possible drunk driver. And from the people that were calling in said that you hit multiple things. I haven't been to the other side of your car or really inspected your car yet to verify that. But you were found here. She's getting out with you. You were called in as a drunk driver. Okay. Upon contact, she's finding things that are illegal in your car. So this is kind of the development that we're going. Okay. So for right now, while she's doing her job, we're going to give her some space and we're going to go sit at the front of that car, okay?
No, I understand.
Okay.
There we go.
That's fine. You can, I mean, the fenders can be hot. I mean, if you want to sit on this bumper, that's probably...
Where are you going?
But the fenders get hot.
I like the fast food.
Ma'am, over here, please. I've asked you. You're right. It is your car. Did she say yes or no? I'm sorry, she started talking. Okay.
See some field tests.
Hey, I've asked you nicely. You asked me to be respectful, didn't you? Have I not been respectful with you? And you're not doing what I asked you. Okay, would you like to sit down on the grass over there?
I can't sit down in my car.
No, you
What
cannot.
if I just have like my hands up,
No,
everything?
you're not getting back in your car. You can sit on the grass over there, or we can sit in the back of this car here, whichever one you prefer. Okay? The only thing I'm seeing is there's some scratching stuff right there.
I'm gonna get my phone.
No, you're not. You're staying right here.
Okay, but why can't I get my phone to like at least have?
You're not getting
own
back in that
video?
car until they're done.
Okay, but I feel like I should be able to. It's my right to like record anything that's happening in
Everything's
my life.
being recorded right here.
I know, but why can't I record it for myself?
You're not going back in that car.
But why can't I record?
You can request this recording.
You can come with me to my car. My phone
Hey,
is right on that
just
seat.
grab her
One of
phone,
y'all
give it
can
to
come to me to that seat to get my car. To let me videotape, because that is my human right. That is the bare minimum y'all can do. So I
don't think that's true.
My
There, Zennial.
phone is right there. Look behind you.
Gen Z.
You have any idea why we're here?
Apparently what man's saying was I was drunk driving.
Okay, I take it you wasn't drunk driving.
No, I'm not drunk driving.
Out of curiosity, has your car always been like that in the front?
Yes, I have. Yeah, honestly. Okay. What happened first? Okay, see this part of my car?
I do.
One day I came back from work, was getting off, and that was missing. No cooler hat was missing.
Okay.
It was missing. This side of my car, we have a Chevrolet truck that's in its vintage,
Who's we?
it's my grandpa's old school Chevrolet truck.
Gotcha.
So it's it's the biggest. And then my grandpa got a Jeep Cherokee that's also just built in the 1990s, and then they got a Sidekick Suzuki.
Okay.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, do I need to get that big?
No, I'm just curious. I'm talking to you briefly here. When I got here, I saw your demeanor, your actions, and all that stuff, okay? Now, when I talk to you even more, and I'm looking at some indicators right now, okay? I'm looking at your pupils, I'm looking at your eyes, and I think that you might be under the influence of some type of narcotic. Not alcohol, but I believe in narcotic.
Well, narcotics.
Okay.
This deputy that shows up obviously has some DUI training. He starts asking the right questions. He says that his observations, hey, I can see it. I could look in your eyes. I can see that there's possibly a narcotic on board. If he's a drug recognition expert, the narcotic, what he's talking about is a narcotic analgesic, which would be anything in the opioid family, either natural or synthetic. So in the family of morphine and hydrocodone and oxy and Dilaudid and fentanyl and heroin, all of those are all narcotic analgesics. So he could have been looking at her pupils and seeing a very constricted pupil, something very small. Which the technical term is meiosis, is the constricting of the pupil. So he could have been looking, seeing meiosis, and saying, hey man, I think there's a narcotic on board, let me do these tests.
So based off of what I'm seeing so far, would you be willing to do a sobriety test to dispel my suspicions that you're under the influence of any type of narcotic? You willing to do that? Okay. Do you have any injuries that I need to know about? Head injuries? Have you had any previous concussions?
Not that I medically seek attention for. Yes. I mean, medical-wise, might have had a concussion. Never went to the hospital.
Have you ever had a concussion within the past, let's say, 10, 24 hours?
10 10 for 24 hours.
Yeah.
You would know.
No.
Oh, yeah. Hands probably shouldn't be behind the back, but that's okay. Oh, going over. Her tests obviously were performed poorly. I mean, just in the little snippet that they showed us, you could see multiple signs and symptoms that would be consistent with impairment between how she talked, how she moved, and then her performance on the standardized field sobriety test battery. So I would imagine that guy probably does traffic for a living. Maybe he's a DRE, maybe he's been through an advanced roadside impaired driving enforcement class. But he articulated it well, and obviously the correct arrest, no arrest decision was made. Yep, there we go.
Face the car. Spread your legs for me. Face the car. Spread your legs.
There we
Spread your
go.
legs.
That's the right decision.
Spread your legs.
Ooh, damn, girl. Touching
Yes.
Down.
She's going to eat that hood. Women, you guys hide stuff in your bras. I mean, sometimes like you go out to the club and there's like a credit card, an ID, and a phone in there. It's where you guys hide stuff in your bras. It is a common thing. Cops know about it. So now as a dude, I'd like to try to not look at a girl's bra if I can. Like I don't want to. And if there's a female available, it's way easier just to have a female do a search. But in nowhere, at least in any department that I know of, is it a absolute mandatory that just because a female is arrested, that a male can't do a search. That doesn't exist. So women will try to, say, well, you have to have a female. That's not true. This case just happened to be easy, and there was a female on scene. Female gets searched by a female. It makes it super easy.
I said face down. She's straight. She's good.
Can I touch my titties, bro?
It's all on camera.
Get off all my shit, bro. I bet you guys are gonna steal my lavender?
You got her?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. There we go.
You want to try that?
Oh, you want to choke me the fuck out? Oh,
And here's the Agasol.
choke me out, girl. Do you want to choke me out, girl? Holy. Oh, you really want to choke me out, girl?
No one's choking anyone.
Bitch, I was not doing nothing to you. You want to choke me.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Can you give me the equal 28 one more time? Verify.
I thought they said they had it.
Huh?
It's my grandparents' phone number because last time one of you guys took me to the mental hospital, my grandparents could not find me for weeks! Okay, and you bitches!
I bet you need to go there.
We're like, oh, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna say this is wrong, but all you guys do is lie! Fuck ass bitches!
Bye.
That's gonna be a fun ride out there.
Oh, I feel bad for that guy.
Man, I can still hear her screaming. I can still hear her.
Oh my God, I love it.
Jeez.
God, wasting your time because you just need to meet your quota.
I don't think this Gen Z driver understands what quotas are. Obviously, it's probably something that she heard about on the internet, because that's probably where she gets all of her information. But quotas have been illegal forever. And that comes from the Supreme Court, and you can't have quotas. And it's kind of funny that she's like, well, I'm glad you filled your quota, when she's high as a giraffe's ass driving down the road being called in as an impaired driver by John and Jane Q. Citizen who are like, hey, she's going to kill someone. That's not what quoters are like, writing BS tickets just to, get numbers. Stopping a murder in progress driving down the road, that's not how quotas work. So I don't think she understood what she was saying, but when you're that high, she probably didn't know very much of what's going on. I love this guy.
What are you gonna do to my car? What are you gonna do to my car? What are you gonna do to my car? You know what?
This deputy's like, oh my
fine.
God.
I'm gonna get bailed out. And girl, I'm gonna have a good 2 weeks. Dip out this place, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So genuinely, thank you. Thank you for letting me finally be free and giving me such BS of capitalism to the point where I'm just like, wow.
Capitalism.
Nothing really gives a cops don't give a about nobody but to meet their quotas, and they pick and choose when they want to be nice. But like at the end of the day, whole ass.
What's going on here?
Over here.
What's going on here?
Oh, you're gonna tie me down, sir? Pussy ass bitch, bro.
Girl.
All y'all wanted me is your mouth quota!
Santa Rosa, Unit 60.
She's gonna be so mad and disappointed when she finds out we don't have quotas. What a disappointment.
To be a cop, it's not a life.
Influence. Perfect.